Hi guys and welcome. This is going to be, really, the you versus them reading for the beautiful sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2021, time frame from the 1st up until today. Don't take the time frames too literal. It's just easier for me to group them that way. I always talk to you about timelines and dates. That's why I changed the date time frames on the what aren't they telling you for week 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I probably will do the same thing for this one because I don't like numbering things. I'm just going to be like first 2 weeks, last 2 weeks or something like that. Top of the month, bottom of the month, probably. Because I get tired of having to put numbers on things and then you make it so literal. Yeah, I'm channeling my inner Virgo. And then all of a sudden like, oh, that was the 15th. So that's over with. That's the connotation you get. You should really take numbers out of it. That's just my opinion. I'm probably going to go back top of the month, bottom of the month. Because sometimes they'll overlap. So you don't get too caught up in the numbers. If you're new here with me, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. Here's my crown. And if you are subscribed to the tribe, what's good, fam bam? Say hello to my members. If you're interested in listening to my walking sessions, Walking with Marv, that is available on my website. The link will be below. It's the same link where your extended videos, monthly, bonus, and extended. That's why I say it's that. So anything that I put up there, you don't have to be searching all around my website for. If it's your monthly lineup that I usually give you for free, then that's where it's going to be. Even the videos that you pay for, if you're interested in extending, please go vote. I'm not going to look at that vote until tomorrow morning when I start dropping videos. So I'm going to be dropping the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless Reading Week 2 for the next 3 days straight. But I'm not going to start doing that until tomorrow. I had a few things that threw me off this week. It happens. Few personal appointments, things with, life happens, right? So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in between my appointments like I normally do, getting you guys' content up. So I want you to vote. You still got an opportunity to vote. When I checked it about a day and a half ago, Virgo, your collective had not voted. I really need you guys to go out there and vote. I changed it. There is a link now that you can follow and just cast your vote. I wanted to see whether that was going to be more fair, and you can vote multiple links. So maybe the problem is you guys don't know where to find those links, and people are so anti-description box and they don't want to click below and do no work. So it is what it is. You can't say it's for lack of trying. Let's get into it. Virgo, I always get a certain type of energy with you. It don't matter what the deck is, and you would think I got Virgo in my chart, or I don't have any interactions with any Virgos other than the ones that I have encountered in my life. So it's really interesting, some of the energy that I pick up, but obviously it resonates with somebody. I'm just like, wow. It changes for every zodiac sign. I can't sit here and say that. I'm not trying to make it seem like that. It just seems like you're definitely fighting. You've been fighting in this chokehold with people in your life for the last 6 months. Your partner wants you to stop doing everything for everybody, and you just have you put yourselves in these positions, my poor Virgos, where you want to please everybody, and that's so beautiful. And then you end up working so hard, worrying about what's going on in your family and blah, blah, blah. And I get this energy from your partners constantly like, stop this, especially in the What Aren't They Telling You? And in the you versus them, let's see what yours was. The link is below if you want to watch that. But let's see what I titled it for the last go round, the 15th through the 31st of March. Both playlists is linked below in the description box for you if you want to check it out. If this video is the first time you're here. I'm titling them a little bit different as well. But I only want to put a part of what I'm feeling. And I started putting the titles on the video. So we'll see. We're going to just keep rolling until we figure out what it is. Virgo, Divine Feminine is accepting the Tower and living life versus the Divine Masculine, not feeling the new arrangement at all. Some of you guys definitely rocked with that. And I am feeling much more of the same, but in a different vein. The card between you and your person, which is your central theme, is peace. It's been a challenge to achieve peace because 2 and 3 is 5. And it's been a challenge to achieve this peace. I don't know whether that piece is a piece that you guys are having to come up with collectively together, but or this is detaching yourself. Obviously, this is freedom from attachment, radical acceptance, This is one of the hardest things that you ever have to do. I understand that. And I don't really know whether this is a piece from one another, like achieving peace and accepting that there's parts of your relationship that are broken and you just need to accept it so you can move on, or whether the other person is struggling, or this is radical acceptance and freedom from attachment of the shit that you carry, Virgos. And you carry a lot, to the point where you screw things up sometimes in your own thing because you're too busy, you know, and that, and think about that for a second. Don't take that to the wrong way. Like, you should absolutely be exactly who you are. You just have to learn how to achieve the balance. But this is a piece. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and a soul satisfaction. The way to peace is radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful, and enjoy it. From a relationship standpoint, you guys could be really in true alignment. But there is so much more. It's so much more. And with you, I want to go into an extra point of this before I start talking about how you guys feel. This is one of those times where you're capable of a clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity too, Virgos, because I know work is very important to you. So I want you to understand you're called by a presence to step up into your power, just being enough, for you are in a peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows through your work. Are you comfortable right where you are right now? That is what you need to do. You need to just throw your hands up and be peaceful. Okay, let's talk about it, Virgos. Again, everything you need is below in the description box for those of you who actually go down there and check it out. There's a lot of work that goes down in that description box. It's just not mumbo jumbo. Virgo, let's get into it. You definitely, obviously, are a feminine sign. We're going to start on the feminine side. The feminine side of my board is the left side, and the masculine part or side of my board is right. And the top of your deck energy in the pre-shuffle is the Wheel of Fortune. So something could be going fantastic at work for you. And that's beautiful. The hidden truth is I know I messed up everything. So, and really underneath that is, I love you. I love this. And though that's just pre-shuffle energy, doesn't really mean anything right now. I just want you to know that there seems to be something that you're walking into, and you know that maybe you haven't had the best tactics, Virgo feminines, Virgo or divine feminines, but at the same time, you are now trying to radically accept your circumstances. And you know that you're, oh, okay, I don't like this. We're talking about a Seven of Swords. You knew the entire time. What else? You knew the entire time, but you were so addicted to it. You know what this feels like? Knowing that maybe your family is a trip, knowing that your mama is a trip, knowing that, you know, your dad okay, let me speak English. Knowing that your surrounding people, places, and things bring you to a detriment, and you're deceiving your partner or deceiving yourself by thinking that this is something that's normal. You can be so perfect. You definitely accept the people around you. Queen of Pentacles, you are walking into your abundance. But sometimes you can't bring those people with you, Virgo. You just can't. Sometimes people are who they are, and you can't change that. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. So you are definitely in a situation where you're realizing that you're so busy trying to achieve and control some type of narrative that you can't see the forest for the trees. When we're talking about a Four of Pentacles, this is definitely trying to possess or control one aspect of a bigger picture, and possessing and controlling and blocking change. And I'm glad that your hidden pre-shuffle here is saying that you realize that you messed that up. The top of the deck for you is the Two of Cups, and maybe there was a focus on everybody else around you, or focusing on all of the external, or maybe you worked too hard. How do you achieve this peace? There's something that you're working on that's just not going to happen. Maybe you are being called to let it go. Divine masculines is the Sun. Pre-shuffle top of the deck. And their hidden truth pre-shuffle top of the deck is I daydream about a life with you. I don't know what I was reading, trying to read backwards. So obviously you are a huge part of their life. You guys are together, I feel like. There's obviously a certain happiness that they have. They're fine right where things are, but they see you spreading yourself very thin in an energy where maybe there's something else that you need to do, that you need to start carrying the relationship a certain way. Which actually brings me into my walk-in session topic, which was carrying the relationship. That's interesting. Divine Masculine is coming up as the Hierophant. So they obviously want a bigger role. They want to move into a bigger part. I feel like maybe you're relying on something feminines and they want you to depend on them more. This always comes out, that same narrative. It's so strange. I'm talking to a certain set of Virgos too. They want to step up, and they take their Hierophant, the energy of the Hierophant extremely seriously. Like they want to step up into a version of them that hasn't been here before. However, they are blocking out their emotions about something. That's really interesting. So you're possessing and they're blocking out. That's interesting. And then we do have the Nine of Swords. Yet they're up at night about it. Top of the deck is the Queen of Wands. This is not clear. This isn't clear what you guys are fighting over yet. Interesting. On both ends, you guys are withholding. That's what's sad about this. On both ends, you guys are withholding from one another, Virgo. On your end, you're flat out deceiving the Divine Masculine side. And maybe they know that, and they're choosing to turn a blind eye to that because of the passion that they have for you with this Queen of Wands at the top of the deck. This is definitely how they are describing you. I feel like that Hierophant is, them walking into the higher version of themselves, as I said. But they're losing sleep over the fact that they're turning a blind eye to some of the things that is making them unhappy. They know what you're doing. Wow. Bottom of the deck for the Divine Feminines is the Chariot. There's an energy here of wanting to move forward and having the will to do so. The problem is there some type of choice that needs to be made. There is a choice, and in that choice, it appears that there are two roads. Feminines have chosen one road, but maybe telling masculines that there is another road. Does that make sense? Something is being held back on the Divine Feminine side, period. And masculines is aware of it. And they're choosing to turn a blind eye to what it is. Let's see if it's going to come out in the Hidden Truth Oracle here. You're interested in, okay, hello. You're interested in the cards that I'm using there below. What's being hidden? There below in the description. What's being hidden? I wonder if you're happy without me. Has this person left, traveled for work, not paying you any attention? I replay conversations over and over. And I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Something is definitely, and then, of course, the top of the deck is I want you. I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm going to go ahead and get the hidden truth from masculines before I start to assess. There's definitely something that the Divine Feminine or the Virgo is definitely doing here that is definitely coming up deceptive. And I might have to go a few more down in the deck to find out. I see that there's definitely an energy where this side is turning a blind eye over to this. But are you still together? Oh, I'm not financially stable. Whoa. So that's what's going on. You see how that jumped? That's so strange. I'm waiting patiently. There's a waiting game going on. There's a waiting game going on. There definitely is something that was held back. And it could be the masculines. I've read this before in your energy, Virgo, where the masculines, I wonder how you feel. You guys definitely, I feel so happy with you. Okay, so masculines is waiting patiently for a breakthrough. There's still something that has yet to be revealed here. And what I am feeling like, I'm going to actually go one down and see. You guys are perfectly, look at that. Perfectly mirroring. Six of Cups. Wow. High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like, yeah, the thing here, the problem is the way in which you interpret happiness is two totally different ways. What you are mirroring on, honestly, with that Six of Cups is going back to an innocence before things got so bad. There has been a blocking out of sorts of the feminines. It could definitely have something to do with finances because there's a lot of financial focus. There's a way in which Virgo, you're looking at something, the Virgo feminines, and you're looking at this from a standpoint where you have an idea in your head. That's what you're holding on to with that pentacle. You refuse to get off of that particular, you're not going to let that go. You're not going to let that part of it go. You're looking at it and you're like, no, you see things one way. And I feel like the biggest issue here is a person isn't financially stable enough to take care of you. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You don't need this person. And you have some goals maybe that you want, and this person falls short of that. If this is your narrative, please book me. I went through this prior to my spiritual evolvement, as I evolve every day. And I still evolve every day, of course, because no one's perfect. But yes, this is a hard energy. Your person loses sleep and blocks out the alienation that they feel from you because they know that they fall short in your eyes. But what they want to be is they want to step up to the plate and be a better man, or this other person doesn't necessarily have to be it doesn't necessarily have to be a male. They want to just gain your approval. They want your approval, Virgo. Wow. They want you. You want this person. But I don't think you love this person. You, unfortunately, I don't know what else you have in your chart, but this particular message looks at the situation from a standpoint where finances are very important. You guys, this feels like, you know what this feels like? This feels like that card in the Romance Angels about the differences. What the heck? Oh God, now I gotta find it, Virgo. I've kind of retired this deck because I get sick and tired of the same messages over and over again. But it's looking like we're gonna have to break them out for you guys. It's the and I can't because I haven't been reading with them. The differences, like the religion, it could be religion, it could be differences in the way you guys were born, what you guys were, how you make your money. I don't know why I'm tongue-tied. Yes, Jesus, religious factors. I believe that this is what it is. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I really do believe this. I believe it a lot here. Now, I'm going to just find out if it gives me something. What just fell? Yes, this is what I needed to see. I told you. I didn't think so. It's attraction and chemistry, but there are other things that's blocking the love here. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. Absolutely. All right, I think I found it. That was harder because I think ultimately it is unrequited love. And the DM knows that, though. That's the crazy part. They know, but they won't let go. They know it, Virgo. They will not let go. They really still have this thing within them where they really want to impress you. You're looking at them as a spiritual lesson, and they know they're not financially stable. They know that they don't stack up. But they're waiting. They're waiting on you. Oh my goodness. Woo. Don't get me wrong. Divine feminines do want you, but they really can't take you seriously because they feel like you're not on their level somehow. And it's sad, but that's what this is, which goes back to peace. Radically accepting. It's time to radically accept that whatever has or hasn't happened in your life, you're right where you need to be. And there is no other place that you need to be right now. Oh, these are getting deep. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I'm going to give you another title in the video. But I think what I want to grab and pull you in with is this. The divine masculines know that they don't stack up. They know that they're not financially stable. They know that they don't stack up to be, they know that they're not the man that you want them to be in their eyes or the person, but they're patiently waiting on you. Drop your likes, hot notes, comments, and let me know how you feel about it. And they lose sleep over that. They are waiting. They want you, and they will continue to wait until they finally win you over. I will see you guys in a couple of days. I'm going to be dropping the What Are They Telling You Week 2 for the next 3 days. The first it's going to be tomorrow. Please go and vote, as I stated. If you're listening, if you're interested in the walking sessions, I give a perspective on that. And when I take my 2-mile walks in the morning, I'm just going to be talking and rattling about, and that's my website. I'm not charging anybody for that. It's not a big deal. If you're interested in my perspective, go check it out. If not, it's not a big deal. I will see you here tomorrow when I start. Yours will probably be last, depending on where you fall, Virgo. So it will be Sunday, and it will probably spill over into Monday. Please go check out your video, and I will see you soon. Bye, Virgo.